Hi, I'm Susan Smith with stampcreatively.com, and I'm stamping with my friends Sherry and Tanya, and I'm stamping with the Blended Seasons. I'm going to do a card that's for my camp next week, and the Blended Seasons is on special this month only while supplies last. So I'm going to demonstrate it twice at camp, and if you're interested in this bundle, I'm going to have a special. And you can email me and I'll give you all the details. Okay, so what we're gonna make is this card right here, and Stampin' Up! Does a fabulous job of giving us ideas. So yesterday in the Succeed Weekly, they sent us a similar card. And so this is my duplicate of their card. Not exactly, it's got my own little tweaks in it. So we're gonna do a little bit of watercoloring. This is watercolor paper. I'm gonna watercolor in the lids of my stamp pad. So I'm going to put my thumb in here and I'm going to get a little bit of ink in the lid. And it's weird to stamp with people that aren't stamping with me, so if they have any comments, they're welcome to make comments. Okay, so what I want to do is I like to make sure with my aqua painter that I get a little bit of water on my palm. We all stamp completely differently, so again, their input is totally fine with me. And I'm going to wet my watercolor paper by just squeezing it because I want to make sure it's good and wet. And then I'm going to bleed my color in here. And there's no real right or wrong way to do this. Like, I'm still squeezing out a little bit of water and kind of moving this around.
This is what the top of the ink pad looks like whenever she smushes it down a little bit. So she's actually watercoloring with this ink.
Yeah, I'm just pulling the color off here. I guess you can't really see that. See, I'm just swirling this around in here. Then I'm going to do the same thing in the green.
I'll Vanna White the green. You can Vanna White the...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And these colors are gorgeous.
Yes,
this
really
is a
pretty.
lovely lipstick. It's one of the new in colors.
And this is an outgoing in color, Lemon Lime Twist.
So I've done it and it looks like this.
Beautiful.
And through the magic of television, this one has
Which truly
dried.
is magic if we're involved.
We've spent quite a bit of time setting this up today. So this is my dried version because I went ahead and did one and let it dry because it just takes a couple minutes, not very long. But then what I did is I took another piece of watercolor paper, and the way this is done, I'm watercoloring with the color of ink, which you'll see. So I'm going to start with the lipstick, lovely lipstick, and I'm going to put the ink on the stamp, which this is one in the bundle. This is the Pretty Flower set. So I'm going to stamp it down so it's stamped on here. I got a little bit of this flower off the edge. If I want to, I can turn it over because it doesn't really matter, or I could have just cut that out. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. For all of you, I have certain people that'll bother. Ah, dang, I cut off the other one. It's fine. It's fine. Now I'm going to clean it.
We are not perfectionists.
We have this lovely little chamois, and mine is a little bit wet from where I was practicing this morning. So if it's not wet enough, I can take my mist, and I just mist this with a little bit of water. And I have it in a case. I don't keep the case closed. That's just kind of like my carrier. And so it's going to clean it.
This is the chamois. It's the coolest thing since sliced bread, really. Not kidding.
It kind of looks like sliced bread.
It kind of does.
Moldy,
Purple.
but sliced.
So then I'm going to stamp over here with the Lemon Lime Twist because I want the green leaves. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to color them. And I'm just going to go over.
You're not adding any more ink, correct?
You can, but on some of them I did and some of them I didn't. So I'm just going to go over this a little bit. And like watercolor paper, it's so forgiving. Like if I wanted that a little bit darker, maybe up in here, I can go back and darken it. I love to watercolor. I just think it's a no-fail thing. Not everybody thinks that, but I do. So now I've wiped this off on my chamois and I'm gonna go back to the pink flower. And I want it a little bit lighter on the outside edges. So I'm gonna go over the outside edges and make it lighter. And I want it a little bit darker towards the center. So that's where I'm gonna take a little bit of this dark.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's beautiful.
And just let it kind of, and I'm squeezing on my aqua painter just a little bit so that it kind of runs.
You know, they brought back the shimmer paint. You could put some shimmer in the middle of that. That would be gorgeous.
You can go over, and I went over mine a little bit afterwards with the Wink of Stella. I'm not going to do the second flower. You don't need to see me do it. It's the same thing. But I'm going to take a little bit of the Daffodil Delight Stampin' Right marker. And because it'll bleed, as you just saw with this, I'm going to tap it in here because I find if I color it, it bleeds that color. So I put a little yellow in there. And through the magic of television,
let's show them the sample, how you did it.
And if you were super duper lazy, you could just not do that. Because some people don't like to fussy cut. I like to fussy cut. But you could cut this small in a square.
Oh yeah.
You could.
And
just layer
is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I went ahead and fussy cut out the flowers and the leaves. And now I'm just going to layer them on here. And this one is my biggest center flower. So I'm just going to snail it on. And then I want to tuck the other things behind it. You could put it on with glue dots.
Building a floral arrangement, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
One of Susan's many talents.
Yeah. So these are, I didn't really squeeze those, but I like to squeeze my leaves because I want my leaves to have a little bit more interest to them. And the paper bends so well. So I'm gonna make my leaves have some dimension on them. And it's hard to see from your angle, but on the card it looks lovely.
Can you see?
So I'm tucking them under here. And I don't know that this looks exactly like my card. It doesn't matter. It's close enough.
Every card looks a little different, especially with watercolor.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you're like
the
me,
bleeding.
I get bored. I have to make
So-
everything a little different.
I've layered this
So
all
pretty.
nice and pretty, and now I'm going to add it to my card. This is one of our new impression folders, and it is called Tuft, and I like it. So,
As in T-U-F-T.
Uh-huh.
I just, because I couldn't.
well, now I said
Like-
that. I don't
like
know.
tufted.
Yeah.
Like tuft, yeah.
This is the trellis
Like a
one.
pillow.
And
Yeah,
so
Like a,
I went ahead and ran them through the Big Shot beforehand so I can layer this. So I'm going to snail this on here like this, and that's the lovely lipstick. This is the Lemon Lime Twist.
This is so 80s, and it's so gorgeous.
There it is.
I think we look better now than we did
if
in the
only she
80s.
had some pants that would match this.
Oh my goodness!
You should have worn the pants.
No.
We have some magic jeans.
So I like
You'll
it
have
like
to wear
this.
them to camp.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's all nice and layered. Okay, then to add some, a little bit of bling to them, there's these
Beautiful.
sparkling gems from the catalog, and those can be added to it. If you want just a little bit more detail, you can take a little bit of this, like I just stuck my Uncle Painter back in the end, and I'm gonna flip this. This is a Shelly thing, our co-founder and CEO. She does this a lot. You just, with a little bit of water, you can flip on this, and you get like little puddles of pink. So I have little puddles of pink back there in the background.
It's
now.
really good if you have a little mess up on your card. Like if you get a fingerprint or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it covers up a multitude of sins.
It does. So I'm going to close my stamp pads, and I'm completely done. Thank you for watching. And if you want details about my special, you can make in the comments, and then I'll send you the details. But thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.